So, Tom, your game.
Okay. So, I have, yeah, I have a couple games, in the works. They're both, in the mess, which you have all played in at some point, except possibly some of you guys on the
Internet.
on the other side of the screen.
Ooh.
I can see myself waving my arms there. Anyway,
We're talking to the future right now.
Yes.
Can you hear
We
us,
are
future?
voices from the
Can
past.
you fly yet? If not, get busy. Hi, future!
okay,
Hi, future
okay,
peoples! We are the voices of the past.
guys, off topic. We can talk to the future people in another
Future.
video for that purpose. Talking to future people. Yeah, so I'm writing some games in the mess. The one I'm writing for next year is going to be a trilogy in which I should talk about the world a little more. So
Wait, rest of the day? I heard something completely different.
okay, so basically, there's this world called Nox and there's this world called Ul. They both exist. They both have a lot of different themes to them. They're both fantasy in that there's magic. People have magic. It's a sort of elemental style of magic, as in like it's a lot like Avatar in that you have a thing that you control and create and stuff. All your magic has to do with that. Also there's angels and demons. They had a war back in the day. Now that the worlds are getting back together, the angels and demons are fighting again. It's a whole war dealy. A common thing that heroes in stories in the mess do is stop the angels and demons from fighting because it's bad for the world because of all the war and stuff, and burned down cities.
But then if they die, you can take their wings.
Details.
That's
That takes longer now. FYQ. Anyway, so
Question apparently, even though there was no question present.
so this particular trilogy of games will okay, so everyone will be an adventurer because that is how I write games. More on why I always write adventurers later during the workshop. Yeah, basically a bunch of warriors and other adventurers and magic-y people are going to go on an adventure and save the world from somebody and some other people. And it's going to be ridiculous. And that's really all there is to say on the matter.
Yay.
No, I'm not going to say it.
Well,
Right.
Well, that sounds a lot like Nolixol 2.
More like it sounds a lot like every
Game you've written, yeah. Except for Nolixol 1, which kind of slipped on the flow. Sort of.
Ah, yes. More on writing games without flow later on. The first half of that will be don't do it. Second half
unless
will
you're
be how.
Quinn.
Yes.
Let's let's see. I think that's all I have to say on the Alxul that isn't game writing in general. Anybody else? Molly, are you sleeping?
Maybe a little bit. I took a 15-hour train ride to get home, so
Okay.
So.
I'm kind of tired.
Oh,
Alright.
and I do have another idea for a game writing sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone go around in circles, say about a game that you have run or you've written or you are in the process of writing. First, one thing that you would want or you wanted or that seems like good or recommended, and one thing that you wish that you either had or have done differently.
Your phrasing uses too many
Yes.
words.
Yes. Essentially,
Yeah.
one thing good about your game, one thing bad about your game, in how you executed or how you wrote it.
I feel like a lot of these games aren't
At that stage, yeah.
developed from their concepts for that to be applicable.
And there are a lot of
So I
first-time
think-
writers here, so.
Exactly. So I think I'm going to proceed to me being Farelsh and talking about game writing. Let me get my laptop.
I think I'd just been captured by an Anna.
Because only Farelsh can properly talk about game writing.
She's gonna kill me!
No, Deborah, she's going to take over the world with you. Then she'll kill you.
All of the faces.
You want to put me brain names?
Happy to.
Yay! Because I'm
Jenna took care of world background, I did flow.
Hey Stephanie, you gonna kiss me? No.
Oh, are you sure? I think you are.
I think you are.
For a second, I expected you to be like Truman and try to unclip my
Braiding!
Can I touch you?
Braiding!
I
Fun!
mean, you haven't got any luck.
Can I touch you?
It's sports rocks. I
Oh, no,
thought we
but
were
it's
gonna run
doing
around
that.
in parks, but
Yeah, no.
I can.
This is just the first of many.
This is an interesting version of
my
Braiding.
hair? Oh, it's a French
it's
braid.
annoying. I
Okay.
can't look at
Cool.
people.
Nice.
Don't move.
Gar? Thank you. Hey, now turns. Thank you.
I think. Well, where is this being hosted? Does anyone know where this is being hosted? Like YouTube?
What? The
The
thing
video.
of the stuff?
I
Yeah.
might just do it as a iTunes thing.
Nice. Okay.
Wait,
Like, is it
why
going on
are
the
people
internet, or is it
making
just
a
gonna be-
video?
No, you're doing it on this.
This is
what?
for the people
Oh.
for the people
No,
who
it's-
missed the
it's-
Gamewriting Workshop. And
Oh.
Ring, 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 ring,
Coconut. Crab. Coconut moving. Crab.
That's why I've also got an audio recording going.
Yes, we highly approve.
Technology is confusing.
Do you need someone who actually knows how to like turn on a computer?
No, the same old person's thing.
Ah, okay, fun.
Farelsh.
Well, of course, because it's Farelsh.
I've gotten back around to looking at people.
Catbus. Catbus.
She still doesn't look like Deborah.
Even when she's
I said if we have time later,
Bullshit.
people should sit down and start writing down things.
I do. Actually, I've gotten some ideas for that game that I was talking about, with those mechanics that I was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. We after like the workshop's finished, we should go off and people should sit down and start writing. This is the perfect opportunity.
Yeah. When's the turning deadline for this round of
What do you
games?
June 2nd. I think.
June 2nd. Okay, fine. Because yes, I'm actually getting somewhat excited for this game. Okay.
Oh, big stick, everybody. I can't see anything. My lenses are different prescriptions.
I didn't know that was a computer.
Yeah, what happened to get to your laptop?
Your grandmother was a computer and I knew her.
No, did you know
Oh dear.
quickly then?
No, but I did know her carnally.
Because I'm going to her memorial on Tuesday.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
Yes, I too to pay my respects.